Hey guys, it's Cash, and today I am going to talk about Tila Tequila, aliens, and a couple other random things that I want to talk about. So Tila Tequila was on that show, Shot at Love. Is that what it's called? Shot at Love. And Shot at Love was a show where she was choosing between either a guy partner or a girl partner. And I really feel like that show kind of just like opened up the doors for like bisexual things on MTV and stuff, and like started like a conversation about that. So that was really like a, what do you call it? Like a turning point? Like a turning point in the LGBTQ community. Because before that, there was no shows ever really like that. So she has been having some stuff happening to her very similar to what has been going on with me. Because I was telling my girl that we're going on a trip with about what's been going on with me, and she's like, whoa, that sounds exactly what's going on with Tila Tequila. So I watched Tila Tequila's video, and she talks about the Gangstalking, and she talks about how she got ran off the road by what she thinks is a government van or whatever. You know, she said that she could just feel something was off about it. And the way that she was describing this incident, it kind of reminded me of an incident that I had in Chicago, where I did get run off the road as well. There was no accident, but somebody swerved into my lane far enough to make me spin out of control. So I do feel like I don't want to put too much thought into it because it's past, you know, and I thankfully came out without a scratch. But after she said that, it just kind of like triggered something.
They say that people are abducted.
They what?
They do that and say that people committed suicide.
Yeah, so they do that. They cause these accidents, and then they just say that, like, you know, it was an accident, but really they just knew something that they weren't supposed to know. And in my case, I know some things, obviously, from my videos, about the human trafficking and all that stuff. So she also talks about aliens a lot, and how the government is trying to keep us from knowing things about these aliens. And like I've said before, I don't believe that the whole, like, in this whole like alien, like, oh, we're aliens and stuff, we were born here. I don't believe in that. Like, I think that that's technology manipulated. But I do think that there is something going on with the negative O blood type, that there is something that they look for in the negative O blood type. Because think of it, when you look at your ID, your blood type isn't on there. But if you're a donor or anything like that, it's something that's kind of important. It should be on your ID. But that information isn't, you know, as easily to get to as it should be. So there's a reason why they keep our blood type away from us. And I feel like negative O's, any negative O blood type, is alien. You know, maybe not an alien from outer space, but it's an alien blood type. There's something going on with it. That, you know, all these things, all this trauma-based mind control and all these mind control tactics, and just like testing different things like Morgellons and just like behavioral experiments, like undercover behavioral experiments being run on people with this blood type. Like, they don't know enough about the negative O blood type that they don't want people, you know, getting together and talking about blood type. That's why they don't make blood type such a big deal. And I feel that's why a lot of negative O people have similar stories of, you know, a pretty relatively normal family, you know, and they're the only outsider with like all these horrible mishaps going on, happening to them. I know 4 people with the same story. So I don't really see it as a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore after everything that I've gone through. But
Maybe how they keep you in school.
what?
How they keep you in school.
Oh yeah, and then another thing, like Tila Tequila, like everybody talks all this stuff about strippers and says how, like, you know, oh, it's dumpy job, whatever. It might not be the greatest job ever, but for some reason, strippers and people that haven't gone to college seem to be, you know, hip to this stuff, seem to understand what's going on. And then these people that have been indoctrinated by this system, that have gone to college for 6 years, they're like zombies. It kind of makes somebody not even want to go back to school, not even to go to school. It's like robots. Like, all they care about is like the newest entertainment craze, and you know, it's just weird. It's like, I don't know, I guess when you go to school for that long, it just forms your brain. Like, you're indoctrinated into this system, and then you just can't let it go. That's what it seems like to me, at least. Yeah, I've been to school and stuff, and it's very like systematic. It's very just like training you, and then they sell you this dream that, oh, you have to go to college to get this great high-paying job, and that's just not true. I know plenty of people that haven't gone to college that make great money not going to school and not being a stripper either. So college is just one big indoctrination scam. College schmollage. So we have all these people with these degrees. So what do? We gotta gang stalk people in the streets. We gotta drive people nuts to give these people. We gotta create traumatic events. You know, the Vegas shooter and all the shootings in Florida. We gotta create manufacture all these traumatic events to give these people work. All these people that they're pumping out of colleges and stuff to give them work. I don't know. But what else did I want to talk about? We were talking about something else. I don't know. Just a lot of crazy stuff going on nowadays, guys. And like, I don't know what people have to do to like wake up to this, to see that it's just strange. And then I heard something that the aliens are going to come, and that's going to be the World War III. Like, what? I don't know. Do you believe in that?
No, so.
But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to post the link to that Tila Tequila video. The first part 1 and part 2, she's just kind of like shaking up. Oh, look at Fee in the back. She's kind of shaken up, but in the part 3, she really starts talking about like the same stuff that I'm going through, pretty much. So I'm glad that was supposed to happen. She was supposed to tell me about this, so I would watch that and not feel so freaking like a wacko.
What the fuck is this?
But yeah, yeah, I know. No, like, it's real. What she's saying is true. She also talks about God in there, you know, and that's what has gotten me through all these hard times. I got into that accident. I came out without a scratch. My car was destroyed. That was God. God saved me from that, what could have been very catastrophic incident. So the more we get into technology, the further that we stray away from God, I feel like. You know, everybody's about knowledge, and knowledge is power. She does say that in that video. Knowledge is power, but you need to know who the true power is, who the truth is, and that is God, the one true God. So that is all I have to say for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and God bless.